The Economic Update with Tatiana Bailey.
In today's update, the U.S. tackling renewable energy as a possible energy alternative.
Okay, so right now, Dr. Bailey joins us with how this is happening as the geopolitical impacts in Iran now are affecting oil and natural gas.
Last week, I talked about how oil price increases have been somewhat mitigated due to various reasons, including lower global demand due to China's electrification, primarily through wind and solar. That got me curious about the current state of wind and solar in the U.S. Most people would think California would produce the most wind energy, but surprisingly, it's Texas, and by a wide margin. Texas has the reputation as the nation's largest producer of both oil and natural gas, yet it's also quietly become a clean energy powerhouse with about a third of average electricity generation from wind. If you add in solar, both provide on average 40% of the state's electricity. In peak weather conditions, about 75% of the state's electricity emanates from these clean natural resources. That blew me away. In the early 2000s, Texas invested billions of dollars in transmission lines connecting the windy plains of West Texas to major cities. In 1999, then Governor George W. Bush signed legislation establishing one of the earliest renewable energy standards, years before California and New York became widely associated with aggressive renewable energy policies. So why wasn't there stronger political opposition? The answer is largely economics. Texas has some of the world's best wind resources, and wind has quickly become one of the least expensive sources of new electricity. Ranchers have always supported the expansion because they could continue grazing cattle while collecting lease payments from wind turbines. Counties benefit from additional tax revenue while businesses gain access to relatively cheap electricity. Texas remains America's largest producer of both oil and natural gas, while also leading the nation in wind generation and rapidly expanding solar power. It's very much an all-of-the-above energy strategy. Colorado Springs Utilities is pursuing a similar approach, investing in approximately 400 megawatts of new natural gas generation while purchasing 300 megawatts of additional wind, solar, and battery storage from across the Southwest region. In the U.S., wind and solar are projected to supply about 20% of electricity in the U.S. by 2027. Why hasn't the Texas strategy been discussed more, especially considering recent geopolitical events? Perhaps because clean energy is such a partisan issue that the political noise has drowned out sound investments that should be data-driven.